Hey guys, Tim here, talking today about what we do for groove beats here. This mic clips out pretty easily that I have, so I can't really go too nuts on here, but that actually brings up some good points of how we do our grooves. So what I mean by a groove is that every time that we do a VIP talk, offering talk, anytime when the band pretty much isn't playing, we don't want to resort just to house music or something that we have pre-recorded on an iPod. You know, we want to be able to still provide that live element and be the background behind there. Now, that being said, it means that every week our groove can be something completely different. While they stay similar, you know, we're not just going to use the exact same groove every single week over and over again. So a couple things that it depends on. One depends on what we are either leading into or coming out of. For the most part, our groove will follow the same chord patterns as the song before it. So if we do a song in, say, G, our groove would probably be, you know, whatever the chorus is, whatever the final bridge was, but it'll be in the same key of G. The exceptions would be if we need the groove to lead into the next song, it would be whatever the next song is. Now, whatever we do, it's something that just needs to be kind of chill, but at the same time kind of keeps that upbeat feel going. So if I was on drums, I would make sure that one, volume is extremely low. In fact, the volume, like how low I'm having to keep it to not clip the mic, is what we actually want it to be for the groove. We want it to be completely sitting underneath what whoever is on the stage is saying. So say we just ended a song, we crashed it out, Ableton would trigger us on the groove. It'd probably say, like, you know, groove 2, 3, 4. Notice I'm not doing any open hi-hat stuff. I'm not hitting any of the crash cymbals, just enough to stay in the background. Sometimes you don't even need the kick drum. This is all you need. And depending on the groove, you may even just stick to the hi-hat with just the nice. Of course, I'm using drumsticks right now. At this moment, we actually use the either hot rods or lightning rods. I just don't have any with me. And where those actually come in handy is that if you're using one of the rides or crash rides, whereas this can kind of get loud with an actual. The hot rods provide almost a brush-like sound to it, which are perfect for the grooves on staying on the cymbals and just hitting it enough so you hear the click of it. And it provides that ambience, but not a loud, washy. Now, for the most part, it'll always at least be drums and the bass doing the groove. In fact, for the most part, I try and keep it that way, just because, you know, guitarists and stuff, we're all having to change everything going on. If we make sure that we start the groove right, it'll never feel empty just being the drums and the bass. So that being said, if you are a bassist, watch what the drummer does. If he is doing a bass drum rhythm, make sure that you're hitting your notes right on that. And for all the band, make sure to always be listening to the talkback, because whoever's the MD should be the one cueing when to end on, what note to end on. So just be aware of everything going on. If you think that we're getting close to the end of a prayer or close to the end of whatever we're doing the groove on, really start to focus in on what the speaker is saying, so that when the MD counts the band out, everyone's already expecting it. It's not a surprise to everyone that, oh, we got to end it real quick. So it's all about listening, keep the volume down, and like I said, we have a groove at least once, sometimes twice in a service. So just ask your MD if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions about the groove itself. Thanks, guys.